Hi everyone. I've got a few little gifts that I got for myself to share with you guys today. Binding thread for the journals. Originally I got the dark gray, a lighter gray, kind of a maroon, rust, and orange, and this is the waxed linen 4-ply. So I went back to the shop. This is the shop I got it from on Etsy, and she ships really fast, and she even put in a little free gift. So yeah, I like her a lot. So I'm sending out some love. Sending out some love to Tinker Crafts. I got the beautiful black and this linen-y color. Whew, that's pretty. And the thing I like about this with binding journals is it's waxed pretty heavily, so when you tie it off at the end after you're doing your like 3-hole or 5-hole pamphlet stitch, when you tie it off, you can push it down inside and it just stays where you put it. It's really nice. It's the Irish waxed linen 4-ply. All right, what else we got here? So, since I use so much of the dark gray, which is that one, I got a full cone of that dark gray color. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look, see what we think here. Oh yes, that's beautiful. Get that little snip. Open it up. Oh yeah, that's gonna last me a while. And she threw in some of the teal, a little cone of the teal as a gift. How nice is that? So I'm all set for my binding threads. That's one of the brands that I use. While I'm here, another brand I use. I don't know if I'm going to say it right. It's this one. These are from, oh, what's the name of the place? I'll have to look that up and put a link in there for you. Oh yes, Meisi, M-E-I-S-I. They have a huge color range. Now this is linen, but they also have this polyester, but it looks like linen and acts like linen, and it is the thickest one. So it is the closest to the Irish linen, but it's still not as thick. It's what they call 15-pound and 60 meters. So that's the thickest I've been able to find from them. I'll try to get some more information for you. Now this is the polyester. They also have the linen. Now this one's finer. And they're all waxed as well, but they're not as heavily waxed. But one of the nice things about these is you can use them on a sewing machine. So that's a bonus. So we have those. And then I got some new Orifel, and this color is a multicolor. I've never used it before. It was actually gifted to me from a good friend. Color number 4667. That's beautiful. But then the main color that I use all the time, that's why I have a whole box of it, is color 2370. This color, hang on, here's one that I've almost used up. It is perfect if you're doing tea-dyed papers and coffee-dyed papers. And the nice thing about it is when you're using it, it's kind of chameleon-like. It looks great on black, it looks great on gray, it looks great on my whole color palette. So I'm not having to change the thread out all the time. Like, this is my go-to when I'm stitching pages and doing collage work and stitching on top of things that I've collaged. This is my go-to color. That's why I have so much. I've stocked up for the year for 2024. Okay, so that's that. And then if you notice, this one has the same color in it, but it's also got some dark grays and creams. So it's variegated, but it's very subtle. So I'm going to be experimenting with that too. I love it. And another thing I wanted to share with you today is this tape that I use all the time. It's kind of translucent. You can dye it with tea and coffee or inks or anything that you want, or you can leave it natural. I use it a lot when I'm putting in little flip up pages, and I just tape them in. And I also use it on fragile papers, like old books where you've used it in the journal, but it's pretty fragile, so I'll put it over the seam. This is my favorite go-to tape for that kind of thing. And you can just pick it up at Walmart. It's a quaint cloth called cloth tape. And it's great, and it's inexpensive. So I thought I'd share that with you today. Oh, and the other thing a friend sent me, which I'd never seen before, are these pins that are heat resistant. So you can iron over them if you're doing some slow stitching on a journal and you got a lot of pieces of fabric, you know, pinned down. If you're pressing, you don't have to worry about the heads. These are heat resistant. I thought that was pretty cool too. So just a few supplies that I wanted to share with you guys today. And as always, happy journaling.